Hello guys, welcome back. Today we will discuss about all the operators are available in Python programming language. So let's start today's lecture. What are operators? First of all, operators are special symbol in Python that carry out arithmetical or logical computation. The value that operator operates on is called on operand. Okay, consider example 6 plus 3 equal to 9. Here 6 and 3 are called operand and plus is called operator. So one by one we will see how many types of operator available in Python and how to use this operator. So types of operator we will see. Python language supports following types of operator, just like we have seen in other programming languages also. So one by one we will see, like arithmetic operators perform arithmetic operation like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and so on. Second operator is comparison or relational operator. Operator like less than, greater than, less than, equal to, greater than, equal to, equal to, equal to, not equal to. These are arithmetic. Assignment operator used to assign value in particular variable. Okay, there are so many kind of assignment operator. We will discuss this operator in this video. Okay, logical operator used to combine more than two relational condition. Okay, we use logical operator. And bitwise operator, as the name suggests, bitwise operator perform on bits, binary numbers 0 and 1. Okay, we will use bitwise operator. Now we have membership operator. Okay, we will see the use of membership operator in this video. And last we have identity operator. So one by one we will see all these operator in detail with the example of syntax and program. So let's start from arithmetic operator. Arithmetic operator are used with numeric values to perform common mathematical operation like addition, subtraction, multiplication, as I told you. So let's see this table. Operator plus, description is what? Addition, add two operands. Okay, operands in this example, x and y are two operands and plus is operator. Okay, subtraction, x minus y, multiplication, x into y, and division, x divided by y. And the last one, division floor, divide the first operand by second. Okay, and module, return remainder when first operand is divided by second, x module y. Okay, you will get remainder here. Now power, return first raised to power second, x raised, means return first raised to power second, x raised to power by. Okay, in this way we will perform mathematical operation. Let's see this example, then you can easily understand the use of arithmetic operator. Program, x equal to 15 we have assigned value and y equal to we have assigned 4. Okay, you can write into next line also, x equal to 15 we have assigned, y equal to 4 we have assigned. Now x plus y, output you will get what? 19 here. X plus y equal to, we have written x plus y in single quotation. It simply means we want to write as it is, x plus y, and this is the your operation x plus y. Here addition will perform, and here x plus y equal to will print as it is. Okay, just keep in mind. So output will be 19. Here similarly we have performed x minus y. Oh, and here we will get x minus y result. X into y, we are going to perform x into y, and you will get x into y, means multiplication result here. Similarly we have performed x divided by y, x. Okay, floor division we have performed. Okay, so in this way we will make program in Python for arithmetic operator. Now next thing we have relational operator. Relational operator, what is the use of relational operator? Relational operator are symbol that perform operation on data and return a result as true or false depending on the comparison condition. So relational operator used for comparison. Okay, relational operator always gives you the result in true or false. Let's see this table. We have relational operator greater than, write this way, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, equal to, equal to. This is also called comparison operator, and the last one not equal to. Let's see this by example. We have program age equal to 16. We have taken variable age equal to 16, and we are going to compare. If age greater than equal to 18, age is what? 16. If 16 greater than equal to 18, then you will get your account has been created. Now you can see 16 is greater than, no, 16 is not greater than and neither equal to. So that is why the if statement will not execute and the else statement will execute. Sorry, please come back later. So your output will be sorry, please come back later. So in this example you have seen that we have compared condition, okay, by using if. Now next operator we have assignment operator. Assignment operator are used to assign value to a variable. Simply means assign the value. Okay, so let's see this table. Operator, we have equal to operator. What is the use of this equal to operator? Most of the time you have seen in mathematics also, when you perform any kind of operation, then left hand side we assign the value. So equal to, first one equal to, assign value from right side operand to left side operand. Here example, c equal to a plus b, assign value of a plus b into c. Here we will assign a plus b result into c. Next example we have plus equal to add and. This is also called add and operator. It add right operand to left operand and assign result to the left operand. Here example is c plus equal to a is equivalent to c equal to c plus a. Just keep in mind, when you write c plus equal to a, it simply means c equal to c plus a. After performing c plus a, the result will assign into c. Now next we have subtract and. What is the meaning of subtract and? Subtract and means, firstly subtraction will perform and result will assign into left hand side. Like c minus equal to a, it simply means c equal to c minus a. After performing c minus a, the result will assign into c. Similarly we have multiply and. In multiply and, firstly the multiplication will perform, then result will assign into left hand side. Just like c into equal to a simply means c equal to c into a. After c into a operation, the result will assign into c. Similarly divide and here the same example, c divided by equal to a. So c equal to c divided by a. After c divided by a, the result will assign into c. Similarly we have module and. Here the same result will perform, c equal to c module a. After c module a, the result will assign into c. So exponent and floor division also we have. In exponent a, after the calculation, the result will assign into c. In floor division also, the result will assign into c. So in this way you can understand the use of assignment operator. We have program also. We have taken a equal to 21, b equal to 10, c equal to 0, and we have performed calculation c equal to a plus b. The a plus b result assign into c. Now we are going to print the result. Print line 1, value of c is. What is the value of c? A plus b means addition of a and b will assign into this. Now c plus equal to a. What is the meaning of this? What is the line? What is the meaning of this line? This line meaning is c equal to c plus a. C equal to c plus a. What is the value of c? 0 plus a. Okay. What is the value of a? 21. So this will assign into this way. Okay. C plus equal to a means c equal to c plus a. Just keep in mind c plus a, and after the addition of c plus a, result will assign into c. Here c into equal to a, it simply means firstly the c multiplied by a and result will assign into c. Here the same, c divided by a, and after division result will assign into c. C module a and result will assign into c. Here the same. Okay, so in this way you can understand the use of assignment operator. Now next operator we have logical operator. What is the meaning of this logical operator? In logical operator are used on condition statement, either true or false. They perform logical and, logical or, and logical not. Simply the use of logical operator is to perform more than two relational condition. You can see this table, operator and. What is the use of operator and? Suppose you are comparing more than two relation condition. If all the condition are true, then you will get result true, otherwise false. X and y, if both x and y are true, then result will be true, otherwise false. In what is the next, we have or operator. True if either of that operand is true. If one condition is true, then result will be true, either one or both. At least one condition must be true. Okay, then you will get true, otherwise you will get false. Not is invert. Whatever the result is, it will convert into, okay, opposite result. Suppose you are getting true, then it will convert into false. Now next example we can see the logical operator. X equal to 5, we have taken x equal to 5. Now we are going to use AND operator. x greater than 3, x less than 10. X greater than 3, 5 greater than 3, yes, true. 5 less than 10, yes, true. So both condition are true. So that is why AND will give you result true. One more example we are taking OR operator. X greater than 3 or x less than 7. 5 greater than 3, 5 is greater than 3 or not? Yes. 5 less than 7, yes. So both condition are 5 less than 7, yes. 5 is less than 7, so condition is true, so you will get true here. Okay, for an example we have taken 2 here. In that case 5 greater than 3, yes. 5 less than 2, no. 5 is not less than 2, 5 is greater than 2, so still you will get true because one condition is true. I hope you understood the concept of logical operator. Next operator we have bitwise operator. In Python, bitwise operator are used to perform bitwise calculation on integers. Just keep in mind integers. Okay, the integer are first converted into binary and then operation are performed on bit by bit. Hence the name bitwise operator. Okay, then the result is written into decimal format. So note one point: Python bitwise operator work only on integers. So firstly you have to convert into integer, then we can perform bitwise operation. Operator we have, just see in this table. The first one is bitwise AND, just like x and by. Second one bitwise OR, just like x or by. Bitwise NOT, nor not x. Bitwise OR, x XOR y. Bitwise right shift, bitwise left shift. So these are bitwise operator. Now the next operator we have Python membership operator. Python membership operator test for membership in a sequence such as string, list or tuple. As you know that there is a concept of list, tuple and string in Python. Suppose you want to check particular uh, values present in that list, string or tuple, then you can use Python membership operator. Just like in this table there are two kind of membership operator, in and not in. Suppose in operator return true if sequence with specified value present in the object. Suppose particular object is present in that list or tuple, then you will get true, otherwise false. Suppose we have taken list of fruits, there is a apple, banana, mango, and you are going to find mango in that list or not. If mango is in that list, then you will get true, otherwise false. Suppose not in, if you are going to find something any other, so suppose you are going to find out watermelon in this not in operator. By using not in operator, return true if sequence with the specified value is not present. If watermelon is not present, it will give you true. Okay, you can easily understand by example. We have the list x equal to apple, banana, and we are going to find out banana in x, banana is present or not. Yes, present, so you will get true. Suppose you are going to find out instead of banana, you are going to find out watermelon in x, no, you will get false here. Suppose not in, suppose you are going to find out not in, here you will write watermelon instead of banana, you will write watermelon not in x. Watermelon not in x, yes, watermelon is not present in this list, you will get false. So in this way you can make program of membership. Now the last operator we have identity operator. The identity operator in Python are used to determine whether a value is of certain class or type. They are usually used to determine the type of data a certain variable contain. By using this table you can easily understand what is the meaning of this. Is operator return true if both variables are same object. If both are belongs to same object, you will get true. Is not, both variable are not the same object, okay, return true. If you is not, by using is not, you will get true if both belongs to different kind of object. For an example, x equal to apple, banana, y equal to apple, banana. Okay, now you are going to copy x into z. We have written x equal to apple, banana, we have written y equal to apple, banana. These are two kind of list. Now we are going to assign x list into z. Now z has what? Same kind of content what z, what x have. Now we are going to find out x is z, x is similar to z. Yes, because of this assignment operation we perform, we have assigned x value into z, so x is z, absolutely true, x is z. So I hope you understood the concept of operator. If you have any kind of doubt, you can write it to comment box. So thank you for watching this video.